Hello everybody, I am out with Mr. Willie, our Aussie mix. He has 1 week left of training, and in that final week, we're going to be taking him off property nearly every day. That means we're going to be taking him to dog-friendly stores, parks, and outings. And in order to do that, we need to make sure he can listen, right? So this session right here is sort of that final test before we take things off property. It's also my first time working with him on the walk. And so I'm basically taking the training from Josh, and then from here, I will then transfer it to his owners. So right now we're practicing our off-leash heel, right? In the neighborhood, okay? I don't know if you just saw, but we had a deer in front of us. I was zoomed in to see the deer, but Willie had no reaction. So that's a really good thing. I am out on a walk with Willie in heel, and we've got a mama deer and her doe. Look at that. So once we determine the dog can listen here in our house, in our front yard, on our street, then they pass the test to be able to go off property. So starting tomorrow, he'll be going with me to dog-friendly stores. But for now, let's talk about the heel position. When we're walking him in heel, you can do this on or off leash. You want to look down and see his head to the left and slightly behind your left leg. That is literally what the word heel means, that their head is at the level of your heel. If they move out of that position in any direction, that's when your e-collar kicks on. You can do the tone button, the T on the side of the remote, and that will always bring him back to your left leg. So you should be able to walk any distance, any pace, any direction, and Willie will follow you, just like he is right now. Now, if he creates a gap, like he is right now, what I can do is tap my tone, and see, it brings him closer to my leg. That's where that training kicks in. We're gonna go to a shady spot, and I'm gonna show you his stay commands that we've been working so hard on. He's such a good boy. Yes, you are. So the first thing I'm going to point out is that when I come to a stop, he should also stop. What a good boy, right? If I come to a stop and he continues going, he's not really paying attention to you. So that's one way of seeing, is he really paying attention to you? Down, good boy. And now I have him in this lovely down stay. If you are going to be taking him out in public, to airports, on planes, to restaurants, to dog-friendly stores, you really want to make sure that first he listens to you when you tell him the down command, and second, that he actually stays when you tell him to stay. Okay? He's doing such a good boy. We really worked hard on that stay command. Another thing I'm going to show you is the recall. This is getting him from point A, wherever he is, to you, point B. And we can do that off leash at a distance, no matter where you are. We like to use the tone button. That T right there, if you tap that, it makes a noise by his ear, and it works up to 1/4 mile away, right? So he'll hear that, and he's been trained to come to the person calling him. Watch this. I'm just gonna do it. Tap the tone and say, come. Come. Good boy, Willie. Good job, buddy. And he gets praise as he's on his way to you. Good job. He comes right in front of you and stays. Doesn't come and jump, doesn't brush past you, and doesn't almost get to you and then leave again. He comes and stays and waits for the next direction. You are such a good boy. Yes, you are. From here, we're going to release him, and the release word is going to be the break word. Break. Good boy. Willie, come. Place. What a good boy. Good job, buddy. And then when we get home from our walk, we come in and we relax on place.